Hey, welcome back to Jamieson's Repair Shop. Today I have the blast cabinet dug out and I'm going to bead blast these parts that I talked about in the last video. So this is a drip rail for the deck lid, and it needs to be cleaned up and then one little strip replaced. And I have an exhaust hanger that is welded to the back of the trunk panel on the outside. Now there's two of these, and for the life of me, in the short time that I've had them taken off, I can't find the other one. So I'm going to move ahead with this one. I think this is from the left side. I don't think there's a right or left. It makes a difference because they unbolt here. I know it's the left side because I hadn't taken it apart yet. So I'm going to clean it all up and get it primed and make it look pretty. And I'm going to see if I can find the other one and do the same to the other one. And then I'll have to get them welded on and repair this. So that's the plan for this video. So hang in there and we'll see what we can make of all this stuff. There, I went and found the other one. This is the one that I was missing. It was out in the shed with the other parts. And I've got them both blasted in the blast cabinet. Both primed with self-etching primer, so they're ready to go back on. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these brackets. I have a feeling that these cars, this is my thoughts on it, that these cars have exhaust leaks quite often because there's not enough movement in these type of hangers. So I'm thinking I'll go to the new style hangers with the rubber donuts. Everybody, if you newer cars have the double hole rubber mounts. They're about this long and there's a hole there. So I'm thinking I might do that, but I am going to reinstall the hangers just in case. And these parts, because they're welded on and these just bolt on. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud, as often I do. Well, there it is. Got the exhaust hanger put back on. I got that corner brace put in. It looks pretty decent. It's solid, and that's all I'm looking for, is being solid. This is all hidden. I'm not going to grind any of it. Well, as you can see, I primed it, so definitely not going to grind it now. A little bubble gummy up top. It was tight to get in there, but again, it's solid, so we'll go with that. All right, over here I have that little piece of angle bracket that I bead blasted or sand blasted. And now I have this drip rail I have to fix. So I think I'm just going to take a grinder rather than drilling these spots out, since it's so thin on the other side and I don't want to lose all this. I may even tack this here to hold it in place. I should tack it in a couple spots so I don't lose that shape. And then I'm just going to take my little die grinder and go in there and get rid of those spot welds, and then I'll insert a new piece. And that one will be done. All right, I was going to show making this, fixing this piece, but really there's not much to it. It's just a little piece of bent metal welded into that. So I have taken it all apart, and that's pretty straightforward stuff. So it's kind of boring. I'll catch up on that in the next video. I got the quarter panel here. It's a little update. I put this flange on. It needs to be trimmed back some. George pointed out that there was a flange on this. I thought maybe there was just it was just fitted like it is over there, where it wraps around and just get fitted. But it's actually got a flange on it. George, service technician George, sent me a picture again of his NOS quarter panels, and he gave a really good shot of that. This just needs to be trimmed back some. There's some repairs here to do. I cleaned it all out inside, ground all the welds. I double welded both sides, ground them all off. I still have this indent to put in where it joins the rocker panel. And then there's this repair up here needs to be done. So I need to cut this little section out and then put a flange on that whole thing. And that's where that goes. That's this area right here where it fits over top of this piece when it's fixed and mounted. I also went ahead, reprimed the whole, it's a little bit wet still, reprimed the whole quarter inside, the wheelhouse and the wheelhouse extension, the supports. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's, I have that earlier in the video, and I went ahead and cleaned up this part, the tail end of the car. And that's dark looking, but that was stripped to bare metal, and that dark look and that purplish look is because I sprayed it with rust converter, just to pick up any random rust. Now I haven't touched over here yet, because this will be when I get to this side. Yeah, so this will I just wanted to do a quick update on what's been going on. I've been kind of doing other things, non-car related lately. So I wanted to just get my followers to see what I've been doing. Actually, yeah, and I don't think I mentioned, I stripped this door and I stripped the rocker. The rocker needs repairs. It's been pushed in down here and it needs some a patching up there. And I took the door handle all off and everything. But yeah, so, and there's still a little bit of work left to do right in here. But yeah, that's the update on the old Thunderbird. What's been going on in the shop? Not a lot, actually. Oh, and I still have that little L bracket to put in here. That's why I didn't prime all this yet. So this little L bracket goes in, and that holds the, I think that's the way it goes, like that. Anyway, like this. Yeah. So it's the same as the other side. I'll just measure it off. And that's got to be done. That's an easy one. I'll do that before I put the quarter on. Oh, and George, I want to mention, if you're watching, I put that tab back on for the jack. Finally remembered to do it for the lug wrench. Good. She's looking good. I double welded on the inside of the wheelhouse, and that's kind of warped this up here a little bit. I didn't bother hammer and dolling it back out. It's going to be hidden. But yeah, I went ahead and red oxide the whole thing. So that's it. That's my shop update. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll get something else out pretty quick. And most likely now it'll be putting the quarter panel back on. Maybe I'll show some hammer and dolling on this, because there's a lot of little bits and pieces to do here, and I want to red oxide this, and actually I want to paint this matte or semi-gloss black inside. So I want to rust treat it all, and then rust convert it all, red oxide it, and paint it semi-gloss black. That's the plan for the inner part of the quarter panel. There's a few little spots too on the quarter panel. The wraparounds need to be done. Just small things. I'll get her done. All stuff is time consuming but very boring, so that's why I haven't been really showing it. And if I get into anything too technical, I'll show it. All right, well, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you in the next one.